Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of A Quest for Plunder. Now, starting the weekly the weekly reset off right, let's take a visit to the star chart.
Glad I caught you, Guardian. I didn't want you setting off after Aramis without a little warning first. What's that look? You don't survive as long as me without being able to smell trouble. And honestly, kid, you stink of it. You've been cutting a swath through those pirates out there, but don't get complacent. Watch your opponent, but watch your back, too. You're going after chunks of a dead disciple of the Witness, and you've almost got them all. That's some serious juju. The stakes are high. That's when folks tend to get unpredictable.
He says that, and that makes me think Spider's gonna do something stupid. Drifter wastes little time with pleasantries before he gives you a warning. You don't survive as long as me without being able to smell trouble. And honestly, kid, you stink of it. You're going after chunks of a dead disciple of the Witness, he says. That's some serious juju. He tells you to watch your back and to be careful for who you trust. The stakes are high, he says. That's when folks tend to get unpredictable. Yeah, that really makes me think that, Spider's gonna do something stupid. Alright, so it looks like, let's see what all we need to do, because it's the second ones that always get you. Combatants defeated with Season of the Plunder weapons in expedition and Ketchcrash activities grant additional progress. Okay. So that one might end up being pretty good, so long as we just use a bunch of Season of Plunder weapons. So let's go ahead and get to that, and I'll see you at the next hideout. Alright everybody, we are back with today's pirate hideout, the Scrapworker.
Skilled in scrapworking. Her name is Ethics. I have engaged with her before. I doubt her tactics have changed. She hides behind traps and shanks and believes herself clever. She will not face you if she has a choice. Leave her none.
Hopefully we don't have any Lucent Hive. I'm going to join us. Looks like we have a Elixir version of the Trickster. Bypass code fragments. Oh, good lord, this is a lot. Oh, okay, so all I gotta do is just kill the big guys. And that should do it. Oh, I actually have to go pick the thing up. Please tell me that's close enough. There we go. Bypass code. That's 3. Ow. Rude. There we go. Now, where were we? Okay. Looks like we're here.
Remove her defenses and end her life.
That's, a little bloodthirsty there, Mithrax. It's normally not so forward. Is Mithrax gonna get tempted by this stuff again? I got the code. Oh, do I get to go further in? Is this a moving combat? Oh no, she just comes to me. Okay, come on. And she's immune again. Alright. That kind of has me a little confused. He's like, end her life. He's normally not that grim. Okay. Lower the barrier. And this should be the last portion of the encounter. There you go, Ethics. There you are. And down. Okay, that should be everybody. Now let's see. Get this relic.
The old crews fear you. Fear us. They know they cannot stand in our way.
Looks like Captain Kells found his inner pirate again.
Perhaps it is what I am. And Aramis speaks the truth.
Hey, now, I didn't say that. What's that Ido said to me? Aramis will fight forever to get rid of her shame. Maybe you did that for a while, too. But then you made a safe place for the Elixni. That's what Aramis wants, and she'll never get there. What we do now matters more than who we were.
The Drifter speaks kind truths. Mithrax thanks you.
Maybe. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's not him succumbing to the temptation of the relics. Maybe it's just him trying to go back to his old ways, and Drifter's like, hey now, brother, maybe kind of tone that crap down a little bit. Let's find out. Let's see here. Alright, here we are. Now we need to go talk to Drifter, so let's go ahead and see what all he wants.
Good of you to visit, Captain. Seems like only yesterday I loaned you my ship. And now you're known across the system. Flashy. Not my style. It's safer in the shadows. I learned that long ago from a handsome young fellow named Rakis. He served the old crews for a time. Got double-crossed. Spent the rest of his life running. Eventually, someone claimed the bounty on poor Rakis. He called himself Spider. Savvy? Cashed in the past, bought a future. Walked away, reborn, and never looked back. Like you Guardians do. Like my dear boy Crow. Like Mithrax, pretending his old life never happened. Oh, he's changed a bit over the years, but the old fury is still inside him, somewhere. It's best he not forget that.
Good of you to visit, Captain, Spider says. Seems like only yesterday I loaned you my ship, and now you're known across the system. His eyes narrow. It's clear he disapproves. It's safer in the shadows, he says. I learned that long ago from a handsome young fellow named Rakis. Spider tells you this Rackus served on the old cruise until he was betrayed, and then spent the rest of his life on the run. Eventually, Rackus was killed and his bounty collected by someone who called himself Spider. Savvy! Spider snarls as he lets you in on his secret. Cast in a past, bought a future. Walked away reborn. Never looked back. Just like Mizrax, pretending his old life never happened. Spider's voice drips with envy. The old fury is still inside him. Somewhere. It's best he not forget that. Spider catches your eye. You and I, we've been through it, Guardian, he sniffs. So enough with the formalities. He motions at the Ingrams. Take your pick. Spider barely reacts as you pull forward your reward from the Ingrams. Lucky draw, Guardian, he shrugs. Go introduce it to some pirates. I'll send up a flare when I've got a new Ingram in. He turns away and busies himself with his supplies. It's strange, Guardian, says Ido's voice over the radio. I have no energy searches to report. My instruments are working perfectly, but there was no recent interference attempted from the ether tank. I'm unwilling to speculate as to why, but I'm pleased things appear to have been resolved. Either he's quit cheating, or he's trying something else, and he's kind of letting fate take its course. So that's it. That's the end of it. So let's see what all is over here at the radio.
Ido of the House of Light, Scribe Log Zeta 78D. At this point in the Guardian's adventures, we have had contact with a great many pirates. Each crew has a unique composition, pledges loyalty to the most powerful among their numbers. They fight for whomever promises them the most power, or the most glimmer. They adopt whatever code of honor befits them and concern themselves with little beyond the present. A friend told me that these pirates are not as free as they seem, that their lives are fueled by desperation more than their own desires. But there is still the call of the open stars. These pirates sought to possess the relics of Nezarec. What else might they hold?
Scribe Ido.
Aramis Kell? I greet you in the light.
You are young and honor the old ways. So I will speak gently. You say there are paths that never end. But these are also paths you cannot turn away from. Mizrax thinks he can. He is wrong. He and I will always be what we are. But we are not something you would wish to become. I remember the whirlwind, and we are running from it. We are running from that pain, and will be forever. You do not want this life.
Aramis.
Do not stand in my way. If we meet again, I will be the last thing you see. You and that hypocrite you call a father.
Well, it seems like, surprisingly enough, I'm surprised we're getting a lot of character growth specifically on Aramis. It's really cool that we're getting a lot of growth to her, and especially her age. Like, Mizrax was barely a child when the whirlwind happened, and he's centuries old. But she was a full-grown adult when it happened, so it's very interesting to see her age come in and her character come in with that age. Well, anyway, thank you all so much for joining. I really hope you had as much fun as I had making this. Don't forget to check out the stream this Saturday, I believe the 8th. I believe the 8th. Yes, this Saturday the 8th, probably about 11 o'clock Eastern. I'll have it. I'll have the times and links in the Twitch and Twitter and down below. Now, listen. This part's important. I have a very important announcement and a very exciting future coming up. A very exciting announcement, very exciting reveal towards the future of the channel coming up on this Twitch stream on the 8th. You do not want to miss it. Check it out. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really hope you had as much fun on this as I've had making it. Come see me again next time, and hey, make sure you go the way the crow flies.